I am Dr. Marco Clark. I have the pleasure of serving as the CEO and head of school of Richard Wright Public Charter School. It is a great honor for me to hold that position, and I do not take it lightly. I say that because I started out last year with this conversation with you guys that we had a packed room full of people, and I said to them on the first night that it's a great night, but a sad night. And the reason I said that last year is because this seems to be the only night that we can pack the room when it comes to talking about our children. That can't happen this year, people. I need everybody that's in this room tonight to show up at every PTA meeting, to show up at every parent meeting, every principal empowerment meeting. I need you guys to do that because we can't get through a school year with just one night of people showing up. It has to be something that's strong for everyone. And we do this work because we love the children that we serve, we love the community that we serve, and we believe that education is going to change the world. People are flocking out to Missouri because everybody's upset, and I understand why. But until we start to educate our community a different way, we're going to continue to have these types of things happening. If we don't teach our young people how to be appropriate when they are approached by the police, if we don't teach them what education, how far that's going to take them, we're going to continue to read about them in the newspapers and see them on television and watch folks on Facebook put dumb things up. The only way that we're going to change what's happening is that we got to educate our kids. And let me say this. We got a group of stellar educators in this building. But parents, we can't do it without you. Let me say that again, because you don't have to clap. I know what I'm talking about. We cannot educate our children without you guys. And now at the end of the year, I know because, and I'm not just jumping on you, I'm saying this out of love. We can't educate students who have been miseducated for a long time. We can't make sure that they are doing their homework at night. We give them assignment if we don't have the support at home. We need you guys to moving forward, and once we get these schedules and we lay out everything that we're going to do, we need your help. The mission of Richard Wright Public Charter School is to transform students in grades 8 through 12. What's so meaningful about transformation means that I'm taking a kid from where they are to where they need to go. I can't do that alone. And sitting and watching things on Facebook, I get so upset when I see these videos that pop up. And I wonder what in the world happened to education. There was a time when African Americans were fighting to be in a classroom to study and to understand that it took education to move away from those ghettos that we were in that we wanted to get out of. But now we have our kids glorifying the hood. I want them to glorify education. And I hope everybody in here, y'all can be quiet all night, that's fine. I'll just talk to myself like I do every morning. Because I'm going to say what I got to say about what I feel is necessary to move these kids forward. I get up every day at 4:30 in the morning, and my day doesn't end till 9 o'clock, and I'm spending all that time with some children that I know and some kids that I signed up to work with, and I need your help. Every young person in here understands that there's rules, there's regulations, and there are expectations, most of all, that we have for our kids. And we need support behind that. Now, this is what I do know. I know I'm going to get phone calls when I take cell phones. I know I'm going to get phone calls at 8:20 when I shut the door and say that your child was late and send them back home. But I want a phone call that says, Dr. Clark, you were right, because they should have been on time. Dr. Clark, you were right, because they should not have had that cell phone out when it was against the rule. Dr. Clark, you were right, because I understand you're trying to educate our children. That's what we need. We can be very critical, but this is what I know about young people, and I can show evidence. Every year that we have been open, we have made academic gains. I can say it again. Every year that we have been open, we have made academic gains. And for those of you that don't know, this first year, this year here, we were in the top 10 schools in the District of Columbia that scored the highest academic achievement gains. How did we do that? We did it through hard work and great expectations. We did that because we really love the children that we serve. And we don't mind fighting with them. I don't care. I like to win. Because I'm never going to lose a battle when it comes down to education. When it comes down to making sure that our kids are where they belong, I'm not going to lose that battle. When it comes down to seeing whether or not a kid walks across that stage with an original diploma, because I'm not giving out fakes. I'm not going to do that. So some of our kids, if you think you're just going to skate through, it can't happen. We can't get academic gains, and our kids can't get into colleges with less than 2.5 grade point averages. If they have less than 2.5 grade point averages, they can kiss that dream goodbye. And the only way that they're going to do that is that we have to make sure that we are steadfast about the work that we do. And we want our kids to believe in themselves, because if they don't, nobody else will. Nobody else will. And you know, many of our parents, and I love y'all, and I'm just glad I got to say this. And some of y'all might be mad. I know where the exit is. I can run. Some of the people, we come in, and I have to say this. We got to get back to basics. It was a requirement in the family. Let's talk about this African-American community. It was a requirement that the child did better than the parent. And it was a requirement that the grandchild did better than the parent and then the great-grandparents. There was a time when we had expectations on our children, and it wasn't about showing their underwear and having tattoos all over their bodies. I'm going to ask y'all in the back, Miss McGuire, I'm going to ask y'all to hold that for a second. Because listen, all the schedules in the world and all of the things in place is not going to help a group if we don't work together as a family. And I'm asking every parent in here tonight, first of all, before you leave, I need you to sign up with our PSA and get you a membership. It's only $1. It's only $1 is what I'm going to ask you to do. Second thing is, I'm going to ask you guys to make sure that you leave out of here tonight and you have a plan. You ask your child where are they going to go once they graduate from high school. And then the third thing, I need every parent that signed up to come. It takes more than 1 year to get your child exactly where you need to go. So I don't want to talk to you again in July and you say, look, I think I want to move on to another place because Dr. Clark, your expectations was just too high. I need you to make sure that you understand we have to have a firm foundation before anything works. Let's get to some of the good stuff. I'm sorry I had to get that off my chest for a minute because I've been dealing with some parents that have not, to me, Mr. Young and I were looking at a child today and we said, you know what? And I'm talking to the parent and I'm tripping because I'm thinking I'm in the twilight zone because the child is controlling the parent. And to me, that's a problem. Because that's a problem. My mom is 70 years old and I'm still afraid of her. Now, if you think I'm short, well, I'm not short, I'm just not tall. But if you think that is the situation, my mom's about this, and she was the one that we all feared. And I got two other brothers. So she was the only lady in the house. And she was the boss. And she still is. So I'm saying children have never been in charge, nor will they ever be. Nor will they ever be. So I need all the real parents, raise your hand. Right. Keep your hand up for a second. I need all the real parents who are not afraid of giving some behind beatings to your children. I need all the parents in here who mean what they say when they say what they say to their children. I need all the parents in here who are dedicated to making sure that your kid get a high school diploma. I need all the parents in here to yell out, I need that. I'm in charge. I need everybody to say, if you're a parent and you're in charge, say, I'm in charge. I'm in charge. Because what I saw today, it irritated me that I saw a child that was in charge. Hey, parents. Parents. Let me say this. I appreciate that. And this is what I do. I need from everybody. I need you all to listen very carefully. This is one situation I was talking to that same parent today. And this is what was said to me. My child, I didn't know that my child was failing. And here's my question. Don't you get a report card every quarter? So how did you not know from August to June that your child was not doing what they were supposed to do? Tell me that. Say that loud. Stand on up and say that, Mom. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what? I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Hey, you know what? I never said we were perfect. But I will say this. We strive for perfection, and those things that we do wrong, call us on it. That's fine. We'll take it, and we'll figure out how to correct it. But I cannot have that as an excuse for other people who use that as a crutch to decide to get what they want. And I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about somebody, because I've talked to a few of them at the end of the year that said that. We got a mission, and our mission is to move our kids to college ready. Our mission is to make sure that when they graduate, that diploma means something. That's our mission. The mission of everything that we do dictates that. And I say all of what I'm saying with passion. I say all of what I'm saying with passion. I say that we've had our staff in a 2-week professional development focus on everything that they're going to do for our students. And I just need y'all to get behind us. Now, I never said that we were perfect. And I'm going to repeat that. I never said that we were perfect, because we are human and we make mistakes. But this is what I do know. I'm here every morning at 6 o'clock, and I don't leave till 9. And I do my best to call you back if I get the message. And I know that you call. I'm going to find out what you need. Well, I got my help now, right, Mr. You got that? All right.